Good morning, Pelham Road. Happy Thursday to you. A couple of things I need to get out of the way. The first is about our Instagram account. If you're not already subscribing, you need to. Instagram, Pelham Road. We have over 100 folks subscribing now. Lynn Flake does a great job with this. You can see vintage photographs back when I had a mustache and a beard. And you can see new photographs, and you can see inspirational sayings and scripture. So check it out, Instagram, Pelham Road. Also, this morning you can see Paul's Prayers and Promises. This is an organization that works with animals that have been mistreated, abused, and neglected, and abandoned. And they do a great job working with these animals, and they need our support. And one way we support them is they have a consignment shop in Lyman, and I bet you've been cleaning out those closets. Well, Lyman's just a short drive away, a beautiful drive this time of the year. Just drive up to Lyman, take it to 3P Consignment Shop, and tell them it's for Paul's Prayers and Promises. You might want to give them a call. You can look it up on the internet before you make the trip up there, okay? Good folks who work with animals who have been abused, okay? Well, yesterday we spoke of prayer. And today I want to revisit the same subject for just a moment. Most of us are familiar with the scripture in Matthew 25, often called the separating of the sheep from the goats or the great judgment. It is where Jesus turns to those awaiting judgment and proposes a series of human crises and wonders how we reacted to that. I was hungry. I was naked. I was in prison. I was a stranger. And the crux of the issue was, what was your response to the crisis? What did you do? As usual, the scripture does not give us an exhaustive list. It couldn't. But this list could include things like, I was divorced, and you made room for me. Or I was sick and uninsured. Or I lost my child to a shooting. Or my husband abuses me. The crux remains, how did we respond? Notice that Jesus' acceptable answer was not, I was hungry and you prayed for me. Consider that, marinate in that. There is a time to pray, but there is a time to do. You can pray about your family. You can pray about your adult parents that you're worried about. You're worried about their health. Well, there's nothing you can do about that. You can pray about that. But that person who is divorced and who is struggling to find their way, you can give them a warm welcome. You can provide them some hope. Pray for the scientists and the researchers studying the COVID-19 virus. Not much you and I can do other than pray for them. But you know what we can do? What we can do is, keep our social distance from one another. And if we're going to order takeout food, try to get it from a locally owned restaurant. Prayer is not an excuse for inaction, but so many people use it as that. True prayer should make us rise up from our knees and get on our feet and go. If our prayer does not lead us to do, we're not doing it right. Jesus apparently will not ask us if we prayed. But it is likely he may ask us, did you do what you could to make the stranger feel welcomed? What will we say? See you tomorrow morning. Have a great Thursday.